Peace and power, and welcome back to KTsAlchmy. I am Nina, Katie's granddaughter, and tonight we're going to go over a couple more chart patterns. We are going through the big book of chart patterns, and we are on chart patterns 11 and 12, which 11 is the double bottom, Eve and Eve, and that's what you're looking at on the screen. Now, the directional bias of this pattern is bullish. The pattern type is a reversal. And the pattern description, this pattern occurs within the context of a longer downtrend. The pattern forms two equal lows, with each low forming a wider, rounded bottom. Volume description. Volume tends to drift downward during the formation and expand on the breakout. Breakout confirmation. A close above the upper trend line drawn horizontally across the intervening high between the lows with above average volume. And so this is where they're speaking of the volume. And this is the highs they're speaking of. Measuring technique. Measure the distance between the high and the two lows and add it to the breakout level. Measure the distance between the high and the two lows and add it to the breakout level. Statistical notes. Formations with more range between the highs and lows perform better than shorter ranges. Formation with declining volume and with heavy volume on the left bottom performs better. So if it got heavy volume like this one on the left, it'll perform better. Pattern number 12. Well, hold on. All right. Pattern number 12 is the double tops, also called an atom and atom, which is what you're looking at on the screen. The directional bias of this pattern is bearish. Remember, bullish is up, bearish is down. Bearish is down and bullish is up. So the directional bias of this pattern is bearish. It's down. Pattern description. This pattern occurs within the context of a longer uptrend. The pattern forms two equal highs, with each high forming a V-shaped top right here with a single day's candle touching the high. This is a day candle touching the high. Volume description. Volume tends to drift downward during the formation and expand on the breakout. Going out on the breakout like a M. A lot of people trade M's and W's. And this would be considered an M. Breakout confirmation. A close below the lower trend line right here, drawn horizontally across the intervening low, where it met the other low at, between the highs with above average volume. Measuring technique. Measure the distance between the low and the two highs, the low and the two highs, and then subtract it from the breakout level. And that's how you find out when to get out here. Statistical notes. Formations with more range between the highs. If the highs are spread out a little more, Formations with more range between the highs and lows perform better than shorter ranges. Formations with declining volume with heavy volume on the left top performs better. So if it's heavier volume on the left top, this performs better, right? Okay, and so today we went over double bottom, even eve, which I want to show you a different picture. This is the even eve. We went over this. And we also went over double tops, atom and atom, which is this. How it would look on the chart with the candles. And again, it's just like trading M's. Peace and power. Thank you for your continued support, and I'm out of here.